In an exclusive interview with CCTV, Karina Huber spoke with AIG's former CEO.
We got the news today that the AIG board is not going to support this lawsuit. They've also asked you to drop the lawsuit. Are you going to do that?
No, of course not.
Why do you think there's so little support for this lawsuit outside of...
Well, because I don't think anybody really understands. And besides, AIG has been running an ad campaign, Thank You America. So it's pretty hard when you say Thank You America, now I'm going to sue you on behalf of my shareholders.
And what do you say to the taxpayers and the politicians who say that this is not thankful and...
Not a question of thankful. You know, first, I wasn't there for when this took place. I left in 2005. They got in trouble in 2007 and 8.
Or ungrateful, let's say.
They got paid back and made $22 billion on it. That's not the job of the government.
But they also took on the risk. There's no guarantee of getting that return.
Say the risk was pretty minimal when you have $800 billion of assets for an $85 billion loan to begin with.
So what is the next step for you then in this case?
We're going to continue to pursue.
And I have to ask, you're in your 80s now. Why do you want to go do something like this? I mean, don't you want to enjoy your life? And
I am enjoying my life.
So what is this about?
Look, there was a lot of shareholders who worked with me, employees, worked with me for years, building the largest insurance company in history. All their life savings and pension funds were invested in AIG. It was a huge company. We had $180 billion of market value. It was lost. And I'm determined to try and help in any way I can.
And do you feel it was lost because of the government?
No, not because of the government, but the government did everything it could to be as punitive as possible. They said so in the depositions that we're taking. From
their perspective, the government was actually over-generous with AIG. What do you...
I mean, you've got to be, you know, there are too many words I don't want to use. I mean, they were not generous to AIG. They were punitive to AIG. They really were. And, you know, AIG hasn't got a damn thing to do with it. I love what I do. I'm trying to help people who are investors in AIG whose families were hurt. And I think you have to try to fight for a wrong and put it right.